From the first oil and fuel filters dating nearly 100 years ago, there has been a major pollution problem associated with them. Once a spin-on filter is cracked loose from its seal, oil or fuel flows down over the filter and the mechanic's hands and arms, creating a real mess and a health hazard. Often the filters are mounted in locations on trucks and heavy equipment where you simply cannot access them with a drain pan. Consequently, the oil or fuel flows down across the springs, the axles, and down into the belly pans of the heavy equipment and drips onto the ground or the highways or is washed out of the belly pans during rains. These hard-to-reach filters have to be tipped to get them out of some of those tight locations where they've been mounted, and this causes more spills. These spills occur all over the world and throughout our beautiful country countless times a day. The end result is contaminated soils and waterways from the used motor oil and fuel that have run out of the equipment belly pans and the underpinnings. Filtration companies typically point out that they have had a port in the filters for years. That is true. That port, however, is in a fuel water separator, and it's designed to drain water off the filter and to show how much water and debris are in the filter. Unfortunately, these filters themselves have been a major contributor to the environmental pollution problem since their very inception. One of my companies is in the business of automotive and heavy equipment service work. Our products inventor and our technicians have been out in the trenches and have logged hours of video footage of these types of spills and health hazards. Our observations and experiences have led us to conclude that there simply had to be a better way to clean up this problem. We here at Planet Manufacturing and Labs have made changes to the spin-on filters that are easily adaptable for all filtration manufacturers. Our filters provide a way to turn around this major environmental problem. We have personally met with the leading filtration companies, including Donaldson and Wicks and Hastings Baldwin, and we've been in conversation with Caterpillar and Cummins Fluid Filtration about this very issue. The industry has shown great interest in what we have introduced into the arena. Even with the introduction of our revolutionary filters, though, there is no way our company alone can dream of addressing this massive challenge. Stopping environmental damage to our soils and our waterways and stopping the human health endangerment will take the industry working in collaboration to supply the world with the filters that can be evacuated and refilled without spills. Clean Planet was the first to invent, build, test, and sell these filters. Today, we are extending an invitation to filtration companies to apply for a license to use our intellectual property with their filters. To demonstrate how our filters work, we've retrofitted some filters here from the world's leading filtration manufacturers with our invention, a port installed for the purpose of evacuating and refilling these spin-on filters. Instead of seeing fuel and oil run down over the filter and the technician's hands or arms, it is clear that there are no spills to pollute our environment or to contaminate the health of the technicians who are working with the filters. As demonstrated here, when we make the connection to the filter and activate our pump, the fuel is sucked out of the filter and into a container, allowing this filter to be removed without spills. When we hook up our refill system to this filter, it's easy to see how we can prime the system with oil or fuel, helping the engine get a quicker lubrication, along with getting a quicker start by purging the air from the system. Not only does this eliminate the environmental liability, but it also shortens the service time and saves the companies money. Clearly, spin-on filters have an established history of environmental pollution and human health endangerment. The current state of the art throughout the industry remains a problem. Our ported filter is a solution to the problem. We stand ready to work with our filtration company colleagues to clean up the environment, protect human health, and remove environmental liability from balance sheets. Call me at 540-292-7788 or email me at the address on the screen, and let's explore the possibilities.